Hey everybody, this is Jen. I've got a junk journal that I just finished. This was made by request for someone, and if she likes it, that's great, and if she doesn't like it, then I guess I'll start over again. Um, she just wanted something with pretty ladies and something kind of feminine. I hope I captured that. On the front, this is an altered book. I really like doing altered books better than sewing in signatures. I don't know why. It's just my personal preference. I did a decoupage of a napkin on the front, but then the spine needed a little reinforcement. So I put some cheesecloth and doily bits and some of this big rose trim, and the back is also just continued with the doily, napkin doily. And then I've got one of those hitching posts or whatever those things are from Tim Holtz, and um, I hate when I do this. Anyway, a little hole with a thing inside of it. I'll think of it in a minute, and then I'll be like, "Oh, eureka!" Anyway, this is just seam binding. The book is very, very fat. And here is a charm that I did. I'm not real comfortable with charms, so I didn't put it on like it couldn't be taken off if she didn't like it or if she wanted to add things to it. It's got a crown, and this says love, a rose, a pretty, I don't know, just a jewel. These are little round things that I cut little pictures to size, and then I covered them with glossy accents. An eyelet. Eureka! It's an eyelet on the back. And there's a little birdhouse. So, anyway, I just hang those on the hitching post thing, and then when you pull the ribbon over, it holds it in place. So, I'm going to go through this, kind of quickly because it is very full, and I don't think I'll have time to show you everything. The first page, we've got a tuck spot here, and just, I made little stuff to stick in here. Ladies are meant to be loved, not understood. Put some doily stuff on there. I always have a lot of sewing in my journals because I like the way that looks. This I sewed by hand, just, with some big stitches. And I also have quotes because I love quotes. So, you're probably going to find that stuff in all of my journals. And here's a little picture. Almost all of my pictures or tags or whatever came from Tsunami Rose. And this has a little bit of trim here that makes a pocket. I think it's from an old tablecloth. And here's a tag I made with a lady on it. And then on the back I took this is a little bag that I got at the dollar store. It's organza, I think. And I just sewed it on the back of the tag so it makes a pocket. And this is a little key ticket thing. I got that from Sue Olson's shop. I'm not very good at remembering where things come from either. So, anyway, this is a dictionary page, and this has Tsunami Rose on it, and some doily pieces, some tissue paper, just odds and ends. And this is a napkin decoupaged onto a piece of doily. And over here I've got some texture paste. On this page I just painted the book paper, and then I put texture paste on it, and it says follow your heart there in the middle. And this page, I made a heart shape that I sewed around the edges by hand, and it says cherish down here is a dictionary description, and just a little tuck spot for a tag. And this page also, it's got doily pieces, and they also make a tag. And then this is a little tag that I actually sewed around to make a little tiny envelope, and then I just put some baking paper in here because I like the way it makes that crunchy sound. and I wrote the word, or I found the sticker for the word imagine, and that way it makes it easier to pull out of the little envelope. So that just goes in here, and here's another tag for journaling purposes, because most of my books are so full of stuff on the pages that basically I have to make a lot of pockets with tags, for actual journaling purposes. I have a really hard time keeping any of my pages blank. They always have something on them, and then they end up getting too full, and then the first thing you know, there's no space to journal. So that's why I make so many pockets. And there's a little girl, a napkin on a doily, and that's just the page of the book that I left. This one I folded over the page of the book, painted the book paper blue, and here's a tag that I made to go in the pocket. It's got a little pocket down at the bottom. Just a whole bunch of layers. I love book pages. I love regular pages from like music sheets, anything to do with books. And so I guess that's why I make books, because I do love, I love books. And this is a big pocket where I glued 2 pages together so it would hold, extra things. And this page I just made like a little sewing page. It's got sew, I did with my machine, and then it's so what, so sweet, so kind. And this page is I made with pattern paper, and these are tags that I got from Tsunami Rose that have stuff to do with sewing on them, and then my little Tim Holtz hanger paper clip, which I think is cute. This is for actually journaling. There's Bunny. Hi, Bunny. I'm glad to see you made it. There's some doilies, and the rest is blank. This page have the rest of the doilies. Here's a little girl tag I made, and I used the little tags from tea bags as a little tie on here. And here's another page that I folded over, and this is tissue paper. And here is a tag I made. This is like burlap fabric. And these I got from Cindy McDermott. I love those little bird punch-outs. They're so cute. And let's see. It says, and like all great ladies, she still has her secret ways. And I always paint over some of the book paper. And that way, you have an automatic space for writing without using any other kind of paper. And I used the baking paper or tracing paper on the back to give it a nice crunchy sound. And here's another page. I put glossy accents over a picture to make it like a little tile. Here's a couple tags in here. This page has a pretty lady. This lace is hooked up here by a paper clip, but you can let it down and the lace covers the whole page. And then down here I have a little tiny tag that fits in this tuck spot in front of her picture. And let's see, this also has a pocket inside here with some stuff in it. Here is another Tsunami Rose picture of a little girl, and this is one of my homemade envelopes with the baking paper and the book pages, and that goes right in here on the pocket on the side. And here's another page from Tsunami Rose, another tuck spot. This is a page I made with tuck spots out of paper doilies. Actually got that from Mr. Paris, and it's really cool. It's a big square doily, and I folded it up and cut it to make a pocket. And this was I guess what it would have been is like a scarf that you cover a dresser or something with, and it had these beautiful embroidered baskets of flowers. So I sewed that around, and that made a pocket. And up here This is a little tiny journal book, and I made it all out of tea bag paper. So all of these pages are made out of tea bags, and they're really soft, and you can write or stamp on them as well. And here's another page with a mother and child. It says, a mother writes on the heart of her child what the world's rough hand cannot erase. And I love that, because I think we all need to give our children so much self-esteem that the world can't knock them down so easily. And this is a petal that isn't torn, a rose without a thorn. Somewhere in fountain blue lies my secret garden. And there's a picture of a little girl with a bunch of flowers. And this page has a thing about seeds, some more tags, a little baking paper pocket. And here's a picture of a pretty lady, flowers from Tsunami Rose, another fabric pocket there with stuff in the pocket. This this page also has texture paste and painting on it. This page has a bag, and then I sewed the picture onto the bag, and then the bag makes a big pocket for, tags or paper or journaling or whatever you want to put in them. And let's see, this is a blank page for journaling, and this is got one of my envelopes and a little tiny heart that I made out of some fabric, and one of those little envelope tags that I made, and there's a little charm down here that I put book paper in and then put glossy accents on it to keep it in place. And this says, be as kind-hearted as you are beautiful, and we shall have nothing left to wish for. Here's a little hummingbird charm. And there's a little picture of a girl that came from Tsunami Rose as well. And this is the back side of that page with another pretty girl. And here is a couple looking like they're in love. And there's a page with sonnets on it. It says, in our golden years, he read me sonnets still. And there is a pocket in here. And this is the last page. This is a napkin decoupaged on paper with a tuck spot, pockets, and this little girl also was a napkin, and I decoupaged her on the back. It says, be your beautiful self. And that's the end of it. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think. Bye. Have a great day.